Barry once again. What's up, 23% Nation? This is your man, Coach D. And guys, I am extremely happy today. Now, some of you may be asking why. Well, here's the answer. Today, we are welcoming a brand new member to the 23% Nation. Guys, I want everybody to offer a warm greeting, howdy, hello, hi to the one and only Barry Collins. Now, guys, Mr. Collins is a brand new member of the 23% Nation, meaning he actually participated in the full 7-day challenge. Not only was he a vegan for 7 days, but guys, he participated in Nature Day. He participated in Money Day, Gratitude Day, Love Day, Forgiveness Day, Exercise Day, and let's not forget about Wealth Day. Now, here's the really cool part. I actually had an opportunity to sit down with Mr. Collins and interview him. So the purpose of this video is to, number one, acknowledge Barry Collins, but also to celebrate all of his time, energy, efforts, and accomplishments throughout the 23% challenge. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you the questions that I asked him, but most importantly, I'm going to read to you his responses. And some of you are going to be shocked, some of you are going to be amazed, and some of you are going to be wowed. So without any further delay, let's meet Barry Collins. Okay, so the first question that we asked Mr. Collins was, what was his most challenging day? Now, for those of you who may be wondering what Mr. Collins looks like, well, there he is. And there he is with a family member. So now, guys, getting back to the question, most challenging day for Barry was Forgiveness Day. I wonder why. Okay. Well, guys, his response is he didn't want to upset someone or himself. Now, here's the interesting thing about Forgiveness Day. Remember, guys, Forgiveness Day truly is all about you. It's about you releasing those low frequency emotions such as guilt, shame, fear, right? So, Barry, we want to congratulate you in having the intestinal fortitude to go through Forgiveness Day and come out smiling. But what's also important, Barry, is that we want to encourage you to continue to forgive, right? I mean, there's several ways in which you can do it. You can forgive someone, you can ask for forgiveness, and you can also practice self-forgiveness. So, Mr. Collins, once again, we congratulate you and we thank you for going through the tough day of Forgiveness Day. Next question, what was his least challenging day? Well, for him, it happened to be Nature Day. Now, guys, let's quickly remember that on Nature Day, you basically have to do two things. Number one, you got to go shopping for all of your plant foods for the entire 7 days. Also, you have to plan out your week. In other words, what are you going to do on Money Day? What are you going to do on Gratitude Day? What are you going to do on Forgiveness Day, Wealth Day, and Exercise Day, right? So here is Mr. Collins' response. He likes to go grocery shopping for healthy foods. He is a planner. So it sounds like Mr. Collins is very meticulous. Nothing wrong with that. And guys, as you can see in this amazing picture, right, he went to 2 stores. He went to Trader Joe's and he also went to Whole Foods. And look at those grapes, look at those bananas, look at the apples, all the vegetables. Amazing. I'm hungry just sitting here talking about it. So Barry, we want to congratulate you on having a successful Nature Day. So please, Mr. Collins, continue to shop for healthy foods, i.e. plant foods, and definitely continue to plan. Stay organized. Next question. Which day was most rewarding? Now, for him, it was Love Day. Now, let's quickly remember that for Love Day, you basically have to complete 2 acts of love. Number 1 is a random act of kindness for a stranger, and number 2 is an act of self-love. So, if we look here at the picture, notice Barry with his family. Wow, amazing. Everybody looks happy. Everybody looks beautiful, right? So here's what Barry learned during Love Day. He realized that there are a lot of people who need to be shown love. Now, isn't that amazing? Now, that may seem commonplace, but you don't actually realize it until you engage in it, right? So, Mr. Collins, we want to thank you for participating in Love Day, and we also want to thank you for this amazing picture of your amazing family. And guys, look at that scenery. Hot, hot, and hot once again. Okay, next question. What type of person would you recommend the challenge for? Now, here's Mr. Collins. Amazing smile, love to smile, lots of energy, lots of positivity. He's here with his friend. And so what Mr. Collins says as to who he recommends should participate in the challenge, he recommends that it should be someone who is open and receptive to change. Wow, I couldn't have said it better myself. Guys, remember something. The 23% challenge is all about you vibrating at a higher emotional frequency. Also, if you're looking for change, then yeah, it's time to change. So there you have it. Not only from Coach D, but you got it from Mr. Barry Collins, guys. If you are looking for change, and might I add, a positive change in your life, then the 23% challenge is definitely for you. Okay, here's the next question. Which wellness activity are you most likely to continue? Now, apparently, Nature Day had a huge effect on Barry Collins. So there you have it, guys. Meal planning. He likes to plan his meals. Okay, nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, for those of us who are looking to stay healthy via a plant-based diet, guys, meal planning is definitely the way to go. Meal planning allows you to stay on track. Meal planning allows you not to go off track, meaning processed foods and all other junk foods. Okay, so guys, there you have it. Mr. Collins says it. Meal planning is definitely the way to go. So Mr. Barry Collins, we want to encourage you to continue to meal plan, continue to eat your plant foods, and ultimately continue to be healthy. Okay, another question. Mr. Collins, what advice would you have for a first timer? Meaning someone who is brand new to the 23% challenge, someone who's considering participating in a 23% challenge. What advice would you have for them? Mr. Collins says, don't travel. Well, Barry, you're showing me a picture of a Rolls-Royce Wraith. Now, if I had this car, I'll be traveling all over the place, but I don't, although I do aspire to. He says, don't travel. Now, I understand where he's going with this because he's a planner, right? So maybe traveling interfered with his plans, and that's totally understandable. So for those of you who are considering participating in the 23% challenge, which by the way is the first 7 days of every month, you may want to choose a time where you're going to be stationary, meaning no traveling. You're going to be home. You're going to be able to plan out everything. You're not going to be here. You're not going to be there. So take it from Mr. Collins. Don't take it from Coach D. Don't travel during the 23% challenge. Okay, next question. Mr. Collins, what did you learn? Check it out. He says, I don't need chicken or meat to function. Isn't this something? Wow. Now, you've heard it from Mr. Collins, and you've been hearing it from me, Coach D, the entire time, guys. The body doesn't necessarily require meat, meaning the muscle of an animal, in order to function. And he's absolutely correct. Guys, all the minerals, all the vitamins, all the protein, all the carbohydrates and the necessary fats and water that the body really needs can come from plant foods. Now, to be 100% accurate, a lot of people may say, well, what about vitamin B12? Well, take a vitamin B12 supplement if you're that concerned about vitamin B12. For those of you who are concerned about protein, oh my God, where am I going to get my protein from? Guys, eat more plants. Plants have protein. Okay. Now, specifically, which plant foods? Go with your legumes. Those are going to be your beans and your peas. So if you like black beans, eat more black beans. If you like lima beans, eat more lima beans. If you like kidney beans or red beans, eat more kidney/red beans. It's just that simple. So there you have it from the mouth of Coach D, and you also have it from the mouth of Mr. Barry Collins. He says, I don't need chicken or meat to function. And guys, he is absolutely correct. And I believe this is our last question from Mr. Collins. Would you do it again? Guys, I'm very happy to say that Mr. Barry Collins gave me a resounding yes. He says yes. As a matter of fact, several of his family members are interested. So there you have it, guys. Each one, teach one. As you can see, the influence that the 23% challenge had on Mr. Collins has now transcended him into, or shall we say, onto his family. So there you have it, guys. The 23% challenge is here to stay. So would you do it again? Yes, he says he would. And so, Mr. Collins, we applaud you, we congratulate you, and ultimately we honor you. Question of the day, question of the day, and question of the day once again. Who's ready to join the 23% nation? Now, whether you are or aren't, I'm sure you're thinking about it, right? So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please write them in the comment box below. Remember, me, Barry Collins, and the rest of the 23% nation, we have inquiring minds. So go ahead, let us know how you feel and how you think. Guys, I want to thank you for watching. I definitely want to thank you for listening. Remember, eat well, feel well, think well, do well, be well. This is your man, Coach D. I'm signing out. And once again, thank you, thank you, thank you. And a huge shout out to Mr. Barry Collins, who is now an official member of the 23% Nation. Guys, take care and God bless.